Welcome to your October reading. This is the first one, I believe, for the month of October. So I already pulled your cards out, as you can see on the table. We're going to go ahead and get started, okay? So, let's see, Aries, October. Pioneer, passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. Um, this feels less about you trying to change the world and more about you doing things that you've never done before in your life, like who you are, you know? Okay. So, sorry, I had to adjust my camera. I may move it again. I don't know. I haven't quite figured out where I want to put it yet, but okay. Aries, let's see. Okay, the first card we have is South, which is adventure. And East, beginnings. Ooh, interesting. So, what's interesting about these two cards? Sorry. What's interesting about these two cards overall is it. So, it feels like you've been through something that went pew, like something that kind of took you down, or something that was heavy enough to have you reorganize your thoughts or the way that you act towards things. Um, and you've decided that the best thing to do moving forward is to be like you've never been, or to do what you've never done. It's like taking a different direction. So, in the face of adversity or issues or problems, you were like, you know what? Let's do something I've never done because I feel like what I'm doing isn't working, you know? Okay, and then we have focus, resistance, and power. Yeah. Yeah. From this, sorry, it's hard to turn because I have earphones on. Um, there's a sense of balance, patience, understanding of a situation. It feels less emotionally driven and more driven by understanding and wisdom. The decision that you're making or the direction that you're going in, Aries. And it feels like in October you're going through a phase where you have to make decisions based on this new thought process, and it's hard. It's only hard because it goes against what you would normally do, you know? Um, but I feel like your drive here is winning, being successful, coming out on top. That's your goal here. That's what you want. So, in order to facilitate a transformation, you have to make changes. Okay? So, we have the 9 of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands. Interesting. 6 of Swords, the Chariot, the 3 of Cups, Empress, Knight of Cups, and Judgment. Yeah, this is overall not liking the direction or seeing something going in a direction that is leaving you frustrated or creating more obstacles for you. I also feel you overcoming some sort of problem, issue, dilemma, situation, if you will. Okay. Situation, if you will. So, yeah. And what's interesting is it's not just about fixing this situation. It's more about not letting it happen in the future, right? It feels like having your hand caught in a cookie jar and then going, okay, I don't want to deal with the repercussions of being caught. I don't think you're doing. Okay, I'll just say it like this. I don't want to deal with the repercussions of getting caught, but I don't want to have to feel this feeling again as well, of humiliation or disappointment or whatever it is, or having a close call. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Especially with the Chariot being in the middle areas, you're checking your drive, your focus, what's important to you, and how that's affecting you moving forward towards positivity or even the type of life that you want. So it feels very much like checking that, right? It feels like I'm doing what it is that I want to do because I want to do it. And then it turns into I'm checking what I'm doing to make sure that I'm getting the results that I want to get. Being stubborn, being determined, does not always mean you're on the right side of things. Being stubborn is the biggest word that comes to mind. So not listening, putting walls up, that kind of inflexibility that you're given to life doesn't really help you. It's like this is a time where you need someone to be on your side, or you need something to work out for you. But you're seeing that the previous approach of being stubborn or pushing things the way you want it, or saying like, I do things because I want to do it, or because this is what I want, doesn't really get you to the end game that you want, right? It feels very much like a check of ego, like an ego check. Because it's good to have self-esteem, but this isn't self-esteem. This is like ego, like heavy ego. And as a way to care for yourself continuously, as a way to nurture yourself continuously, you're seeing that there needs to be a change of focus, you know? It's like not thinking that everyone is trying to attack you versus people are telling you things to help you. Because you can look at that in both ways. So you're trying to move forward from an issue that I feel like you don't want to deal with. I feel like it's heavy, or it will hit your ego, or it's embarrassing in some way. But you're trying to get through it. It's like you don't want to admit, you don't want to be wrong or come out like the bad guy. So you're trying to sort of push the situation along so you don't have to admit those things. And what's interesting is I feel like this has worked. And I feel like in this situation it can work for a short amount of time. And that's what leads us here. Because I feel like you're trying to keep things positive to kind of help a bruised ego, and to also be cared for, loved, and accepted by others. But as we move forward with the Empress in reverse, I see that this isn't helping you grow, you know? It's like ego wise, yeah, it can keep you safe, but it's not helping you grow. It's not helping you become a better person. It's not helping you learn a lesson. It's not doing any of those things. So you have to make a choice. This is what's interesting. It's like a choice on who has the power over you and your self-esteem and your feelings. Does other people's opinions of you carry the power? Or do you carry the power for your own self-esteem? It's important in this situation that you carry that power. Interesting. And that's why I feel like you're going on a new journey, reacting differently, looking at the situation differently, understanding differently. Because there's something about this situation, Aries, that makes you see that if you keep going forward like this, there are going to be obstacles, more problems, more issues, more pushback than if you were to just deal with it. But I feel like you're trying to survive this incident. This is what's interesting. It's like there's a promise in here to yourself. If I survive this incident, I won't do it again. I will not put myself in this predicament ever again. This may have something to do with work. It feels like when it comes to your professional life, you're not making good investments. You're not making good choices. You are being impulsive, trying to feel good at the moment. That's what I see for that. Also, be careful of you being lonely or feeling a need to be loved or accepted, and then falling in a situation with someone trying to rush back into your life. That you're going to regret. Yeah, that you're going to regret. It's like somebody is promising you a new beginning, but this relationship will not be successful with whoever this is. Yeah, it's very interesting. I feel like you're looking to get something from people around you or people you care about, like your friends. Like you're looking for compassion. You're looking for love or care or understanding. But for some reason, you're not getting it from them. It's almost like they know that you're wrong or that you're letting your ego get you in trouble. They don't want to support that. They want more from you. But to you, it feels like you're not being supported. Yeah. You need to think about your future, which is why they're reacting this way. They want you to think about your future and your future actions. It's like if they feel like if they give you that comfort that you're looking for, you're going to continue to do the same things and not realize that something needs to change or that something needs to be different. Okay? Some of you may be looking to get a new car or to move somewhere that's a driving distance. I don't feel like it's across water. It's like you feel it's just because you feel like you want to run away from the situation. But truth be told, my beautiful Aries, you got to face this. There's a little bit of resistance because of bruised ego, but it's like take it on the chin and don't put yourself in this situation again, unfortunately, you know. So let's get into a message. Fish. Lots going on. People have lots of things to say. This is what's interesting. There's a lot going on. People have lots to say, and that's how you feel about it, right? But there's some wisdom in these words. There's some understanding in these words. There's some help and some care in these words to you, even though you don't want to hear them, even though you don't really want to be involved in it. It's actually good for you, okay? So that's why I get the take it on the chin, Aries, okay? I love you. I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye-bye.